On the occasion of Jan Aushadhi Divas, Prime Minister Narendra Modi interacts with beneficiaries of Pradhan Mantri Bharati Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana, says the scheme is a commitment to provide every citizen cheap and best treatment, expresses satisfaction over formation of more than 6,000 Jan Aushadhi Kendras. Prime Minister Modi urges people not to believe in hearsay and rumours related to coronavirus, says whole world is adopting Namaste to counter spread of the virus, says we should do Namaste instead of handshake to greet each other. PM Modi holds review meeting on coronavirus. Efforts continue on war footing in India to contain the virus outbreak. Government establishes 51 testing labs and additional 56 collection labs across the country. 31 positive cases confirmed in the country. State Bank of India allays fears of depositors of Yes Bank, saying their money is not at risk. Chairman Managing Director Rajneesh Kumar says there is an in-principle approval to pick up 49% stake in Yes Bank. Enforcement Directorate conducts raids at residence of Yes Bank founder Rana Kapoor in Mumbai, takes him to agency's office in Mumbai for further questioning. Case registered under Prevention of Money Laundering Act. Good afternoon, I'm Shubhendu Ghosh. Welcome to this bulletin. On the occasion of Jan Aushadhi Divas today, Prime Minister Narendra Modi interacted with Jan Aushadhi Kendra beneficiaries via video conferencing. Prime Minister emphasized that Jan Aushadhi Day is not just a day to celebrate a scheme, but a day to connect with millions of Indians and their families who've got great relief from the scheme. He added that the government is working on 4 formulas for the health of every Indian.
हम 4 सूत्रों पर काम कर रहे हैं। पहला, हर भारतीय को बीमार होने से बचाने के लिए क्या-क्या किया जाए। दूसरा, अगर बीमार हो गया तो बीमारी की स्थिति में सस्ता और अच्छा इलाज हर नागरिक को कैसे मिले। तीसरा, इलाज के लिए बेहतर और आधुनिक अस्पताल हो, पर्याप्त संख्या में अच्छे डॉक्टर और मेडिकल स्टाफ हो, इसके लिए निरंतर प्रयास किया जा रहा है। और चौथा सूत्र है, मिशन मोड पर काम करके चुनौतियों को समझना, उसका समाधान करना। प्रधानमंत्री भारतीय जन औषधि परियोजना यानी पीएमबीजेपी इसी की एक अहम कड़ी है। ये देश के हर व्यक्ति तक सस्ता और उत्तम इलाज पहुंचाने का संकल्प है।
And Prime Minister hailed the benefits that Jan Aushadhi Kendras have provided to millions of families. He added that Jan Aushadhi centers have saved money of the poor and the middle class families.
अब तक 6,000 से अधिक जन औषधि केंद्र पूरे देश में खुल चुके हैं। हर महीने 1 करोड़ से अधिक परिवार इन जन औषधि केंद्रों के माध्यम से बहुत सस्ती दवाइयों का लाभ ले रहे हैं। जन औषधि केंद्रों पर मिलने वाली दवाओं की कीमत बाजार में जो दवाएं मिलती हैं उसी क्वालिटी की, लेकिन जन औषधि केंद्र में 50% से 90% तक उसकी कीमत कम होती है। पहले जो खर्चा होता था दवाई के लिए और अब जो खर्चा हो रहा है, करीब-करीब 2-2.5 हजार करोड़ रुपए इसकी बचत ये जन औषधि केंद्रों से जो दवाइयां ली उसके कारण हुआ है।
And Prime Minister spoke in detail about precautions that must be taken to overcome the outbreak and threat of COVID-19.
सबसे पहला काम करना चाहिए, किसी न किसी नजदीकी अस्पताल में चेक करवा लीजिए। परिवार में जो बाकी लोग होते हैं उनको भी इन्फेक्शन होने की आशंका ज्यादा होती है। ऐसे में उनको भी जरूरी टेस्ट करा लेने चाहिए। ऐसे साथियों को मास्क भी पहनने चाहिए, ग्लव्स भी पहनने चाहिए और दूसरों से कुछ दूरी बना करके रहना चाहिए। ध्यान यही रखना है कि खांसते या छींकते समय जो हवा निकलती है उसके साथ जो छोटे छोटे बारीक ड्रॉप्स निकलते हैं, ड्रॉपलेट्स, वो दूसरों पर न जाएं। वैसे मास्क पहनते समय भी एक चीज ध्यान रखनी है, मास्क को एडजस्ट करते हमारा हाथ बार बार मुंह को छूता है। इससे बचाव की जगह इन्फेक्शन फैलने की आशंका बढ़ जाती है।
And Prime Minister also interacted with beneficiary Deepa Shah, who hails from Jan Aushadhi Kendra of Dehradun. Deepa was hit by paralysis. She thanked Prime Minister Modi for all the benefits for transforming her life through Jan Aushadhi scheme.
बैठ करके बोलिए।
मोदी जी, मेरे को सन 11 में पैरालाइज पड़ा था, मैं बोल नहीं पाती थी, मेरा हाथों में इलाज चलता था, दवाइयाँ बहुत महंगी आती थी क्योंकि मेरे हैजरी विकलांग है, घर चलाना बड़ा मुश्किल हो गया था। आपके द्वारा जन औषधि दवाइयाँ मिली, मैंने खाना शुरू किया और मेरी दवाइयाँ जो है 5,000 की आती थी और अब मेरी दवाएं 1,500 की आती हैं, तो 3,000 मुझे मिलता है, उससे मैं अपने खर्चा और फल फ्रूट वगैरह खाती हूँ। और मैं मोदी जी, मैंने ईश्वर को तो नहीं देखा, लेकिन मैंने आपको ईश्वर के रूप में देखा है। आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। मैं कुछ और बात भी कहना चाहती हूँ आपको। मुख्यमंत्री जी ने मेरी बहुत मदद की है और हमारे जो लोग हैं उन्होंने मेरी बहुत मदद की है। मुझे डॉक्टर ने जवाब दे दिया था कि मैं ठीक नहीं होंगी, लेकिन आपका आशीर्वाद, आपकी वाणी से मैं ठीक हो गई हूँ। पर मुझे फिर कहती हूँ मैं आपको, मैंने ईश्वर को नहीं देखा, मैंने आपको देखा तो ईश्वर के मुंह रूप में देखा है। अब मैं थोड़ा थोड़ा बोलने भी लग गई हूँ और लोग मेरी मदद करते हैं। मैं आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहती हूँ। धन्यवाद।
दीपा जी, आप बहुत भावुक हो गई, लेकिन आपने अपनी हिम्मत से बीमारियों को परास्त किया है और ये आपका जो हौसला है ना, वो सबसे बड़ा भगवान है। आपका हौसला ही आपका भगवान है। उसी हौसले ने आज आपको इतने बड़े संकट से बाहर निकलने की ताकत दी और आप निकली हैं। और मैं तो देख रहा था कि आप बिल्कुल साफ बोल रही हैं, एक एक शब्द समझ में आता है। तो आपको मन में कॉन्फिडेंस रहना चाहिए कि अब आप बहुत ही सरलता से बात बता रही है।
And Prime Minister Modi interacted with beneficiary from Coimbatore as well. PM highlighted the benefits of Jan Aushadhi Kendras, that is provided affordable and low-cost medicines to the poor in every corner of the country. He added that more Kendras will be opened across the nation soon.
We have a clinic inside the Jan Aushadhi clinic, inside the clinic, and
Modi Clinic.
Modi, it's called Modi Clinic, sir. We are
Modi
charging
Clinic.
only 50. Yes, sir. We are charging only 50 rupees consulting fee. We have nearly 12 doctors. We have dental department here, and we're charging only 50 rupees for all the treatment, consulting fee, and the poor get the medicine also very less from Jan Aushadhi clinic.
मेरे को 2 साल से डायबिटिक्स है। 1 साल पहले बाहर दिखाती थी, पर मंथ 2,000 होता था, मगर अब यहाँ आपके अस्पताल में दिखाने थे 600 से 700 तक होती। अब पर मंथ पर ईयर 35,000 मेरे को बचत होती है।
गीता जी आपको फायदा हुआ है?
बहुत ही फायदा हुआ, अभी मैं बहुत ही अच्छी हूँ।
चलिए, तो मोदी क्लिनिक आपके काम आ रहा है।
हाँ, बहुत ही काम आ रहा है। तमिल में बोलूँ क्या?
हाँ हाँ बोलिए, तमिल बोलिए। मैं तो एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत को लेके चलता हूँ।
100 ஆண்டு நீங்கள் நல்லா இருக்கணும், உங்கள் சேவை நாட்டுக்கு சேவை।
किशन बताइए क्या क्या?
माधव सेवा ऐसा बता रहे।
हाँ जी,
मानव सेवा ही माधव सेवा, भगवान का
वाह,
सेवा है, जनता
जन सेवा प्रभु सेवा।
Very recently, you have opened medical stores at Erode also. Past 1 year, I am purchasing medicines from that medical store. It is cost of the price is very low, and compared to private medical stores, this is very easy to purchase. So I request you to kindly open many more medical stores around in Tamil Nadu, especially in village side.
We'll try our level best to expand as many as Jan Aushadhi Kendra in the nook and corner of the country. We will try our level best, and even Tamil Nadu will also be beneficiary.
Some other news now. CBI today brought Sunny Kalra, an accused in bank fraud case from Muscat, Oman. It was alleged that Sunny Kalra, director of White Tiger Steel Private Limited, fraudulently obtained a bank loan worth ₹10 crore from Punjab National Bank, Daryaganj branch, New Delhi, and clandestinely removed the hypothecated goods that led to the loan account, NPA. With effective coordination with NCB Muscat, Indian Embassy at Oman, NCB India, CBI deportation of the accused Sunny Kalra was attended and addressed within a short span of time. The accused will be produced before the competent court at New Delhi. And those are the updates of the deportation of the accused, Sunny Kalra, who's accused of a fraudulent bank loan case worth ₹10 crore. He's been brought back from Muscat, Oman by CBI. A Red Corner Notice was issued in 2016. Sunny Kalra was apprehended by NCB Muscat, Oman. He's been brought back to country. He will be produced before a Delhi court soon. Meanwhile, the CBI, with the help of Interpol, was regularly in contact with the NCB Muscat for deportation of Sunny Kalra. The effective coordination of NCB Muscat, Indian Embassy at Oman, and also NCB India, that's CBI. Deportation of the accused Sunny Kalra was attended and addressed within a short span of time. Efforts are underway on a war footing to contain the spread of coronavirus. Prime Minister Narendra Modi held a meeting today in national capital to review the situation. Union Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan has asked all states to monitor the airport management to ensure effective screening of passengers. The minister reviewed the actions and preparedness for the management of novel coronavirus outbreak at a meeting through video conferencing with chief secretaries and health minister of all states and representatives from the related organizations. The number of those infected with coronavirus has now reached 31 in the country. 29,607 people are under observation. Passengers coming from abroad in particular are being screened. Screening has begun at 9 new airports, taking the overall number to 30 airports where screening is taking place. The government has established 51 testing labs and additional 56 collection labs across the country to tackle the outbreak. The Civil Aviation Minister Hardeep Singh Puri today said that government remains fully alert to contain the spread of coronavirus in the country. Addressing Global Business Summit in New Delhi, he said health screening of passengers are underway at various airports to check the virus at the entry points itself.
The Indian government's response with the health ministry, the state governments, we have open borders with a number of countries. Whatever could physically be done was done, and I think the response, we had as of yesterday 31 cases, 3 recovered, So it was 30 to start with, 3 recovered, out of the 27 left, 16 were from a party of tourists which came from Italy, and their driver, that makes it 17 plus 3, 10 cases for the rest of the country with a population of the kind we have. My job is to deal with this at the airport front. Let me assure you, we are going the full distance.
The government has meanwhile taken several measures to deal with coronavirus outbreak. Besides mandatory screening of passengers arriving from other countries, Health Ministry has advised people to stay away from events that involve mass gatherings. State governments can take necessary steps on mass gatherings. UGC has advised universities to not gather in large numbers. Ministry of Personnel has exempted government employees from marking biometric attendance. This exemption will remain in force till 31st of March. People will not be allowed to attend the popular daily retreat ceremony between India and Pakistan at the Atari Wagah border in Punjab in view of the coronavirus outbreak. The International Indian Film Academy Awards IFFA 2020 has been postponed due to coronavirus outbreak fears. The event was scheduled at the end of March in Madhya Pradesh. The upcoming Combined Shooting World Cup in New Delhi has also been postponed. Jammu and Kashmir administration has ordered closure of schools in Jammu and Samba after reports of 2 patients were received, suggesting high probability of testing positive for COVID-19 or coronavirus infection. Principal Secretary Planning and Monitoring and Information Rohit Kansal tweeted that all primary schools in Jammu and Samba districts have been ordered to close immediately till March 31st. So far, no positive case has been found in the Union Territory. The situation is being closely monitored by the administration. Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar has said that 2 Kerala TV channels banned for 48 hours have been restored. He said the press freedom is absolutely essential for democratic setup. That is the commitment of the Modi government as we fought emergency in which press freedom was muzzled. He said that Prime Minister expressed concern over the issue. He said the government will probe this matter.
We immediately found out what actually happened. And therefore, immediately we restored the channels, because our basic thought process is that yes, press freedom is absolutely essential in democratic setup, and that is the commitment of Modi government, because we fought emergency in which press freedom was muzzled. Even Prime Minister expressed concern, and now I will definitely go into the details and take essential steps if there is some wrongdoing. We'll take correct action, and I'm very sure that media will also exercise responsible freedom.
Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh has said that government has given highest priority to national security through vital defence acquisitions to fill the gaps as well as concentrate on building a robust indigenous manufacturing base for the country's future defence needs. Raksha Mantri was addressing the 58th National Defence College Convocation ceremony in New Delhi today.
India today has emerged as an important contributor towards growth, development, prosperity, peace and stability in both Asia and in the world. Our armed forces are also swiftly transforming to meet future regional and global security challenges. In this regard, our government has given the highest priority to our national security through vital defense acquisitions to fill our gaps and, more importantly, concentrating on building a robust indigenous manufacturing base for our future defense needs.
Some weather and climate update. Shimla, Kufri, Narkanda along with various other regions of Himachal Pradesh received fresh snowfall today, because of which temperatures fell sharply. Also, the roads and traffic was blocked due to the heavy snowfall. Those were the images from Shimla. Moving on, Enforcement Directorate on Friday raided the Mumbai residence of Yes Bank founder Rana Kapoor in connection with a money laundering probe against him and others. He was later taken to the agency's office in Mumbai for further questioning. The case against Kapoor is linked to a DHFL probe as the loans lent by the bank to the company allegedly turned into NPAs. The raid was conducted under Prevention of Money Laundering Act and is aimed at collecting evidence. The central agency is also probing Kapoor's role in connection with the disbursal of a loan to a corporate entity and the subsequent alleged kickbacks reportedly received in his wife's accounts. And State Bank of India has allayed fears of depositors of Yes Bank, saying that their money is not at risk. Addressing the media in Mumbai, SBI Chairman and Managing Director Rajneesh Kumar said that there is an in-principle approval to pick up 49% stake in Yes Bank and the total quantum of investment in Yes Bank at 2,450 crore rupees.
SBI board has given in-principle approval to explore the possibility of taking up a stake up to 49% in Yes Bank. As per the draft scheme, SBI can take up to 49%. The only requirement is that there is a lock-in of 26% for 3 years. So it sets in a way the boundary. So minimum 26% for 3 years. That is a sort of an obligation that is part of the scheme.
The government has also reassured the depositors of Capital Star of Yes Bank. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said she's in regular touch with the RBI over the issue. The work is on to resolve the matter swiftly. On the eve of International Women's Day, Union Minister for Women and Child Development Smriti Irani said the ministry is taking initiatives in offering annual pension plans for women in media.
One of the areas of concern for me is the number this report throws up of only 2.99% women talking about annual pensions. Can we look at retirement plans for women in the media so that we, at their entry itself, prepare them, irrespective of whether they oscillate from one platform to another, as to what are the benefits they should accrue, will accrue, and how should it culminate when their career comes to a close in one particular field.
Smriti Irani said that Ministry of Women and Child Development, in conjugation with Indian Institute of Mass Communication, is setting up a chair for women in media in order to acknowledge their excellent work in the field.
We in the Ministry of Women and Child Development, in conjunction with the Ministry of Science and Technology, have had the privilege of identifying 11 Indian women in the field of science and technology and are establishing chairs in their names across all universities. We can, in conjunction with the IMC, constitute and institute a chair for women in Indian media so that they also become examples which will inspire more and more young women and men who hope to become legendary reporters in our country.
The Archaeological Survey of India has announced free entry to women visitors at all ASI protected monuments on the occasion of International Women's Day tomorrow. Now, this includes a free tour for women at the world's most visited site, Taj Mahal, along with Red Fort, Qutub Minar, Humayun's tomb, Ajanta and Ellora caves and others. World Health Organization has urged all countries to work actively in containing the outbreak of COVID-19 or coronavirus. WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom said that the number of confirmed cases globally is deeply concerning and recommended all countries to make containment from the virus as their highest priority.
Now on the verge of reaching 100,000 confirmed cases. As cases increase, we are continuing to recommend that all countries make containment their highest priority. We continue to call on countries to find, test, isolate, and care for every case and to trace every contact.
The UN agency also stressed that fighting the epidemic requires countries to work together. WHO said Japan and Korea should focus on coronavirus efforts on saving lives, not on a political spat over travel restrictions.
We have to assume that the virus will continue to have the capacity to spread, and it's a false hope to say yes, it will just disappear in the summertime like influenza virus. We hope it does. That would be a godsend, but we can't make that assumption, and there is no evidence right now to suggest that that will happen. So we need to fight the virus now, not live in hope that the virus may disappear on its own.
Former Brazil and Barcelona forward Ronaldinho Gaucho was arrested in Paraguay on Friday for attempting to enter the country with an adulterated passport. Paraguayan police informed. Police said Ronaldinho and his brother were taken into custody just hours after a judge refused to ratify a prosecutor's proposal for an alternative punishment. The unexpected twist came just hours after the two brothers appeared set to leave the landlocked South American nation and draw a line under their tumultuous stay that began on Wednesday when they were questioned by the police after presenting falsified passports on arrival at the Ocean airport. Federico Delfino, a prosecutor investigating the case, said he believed the two had been tricked into accepting Paraguayan passports on arrival and recommended that because they had cooperated with the official, they be released after paying an alternative punishment. However, the judge rejected that accord on Friday, and just minutes later, the deal was abrogated by the top public prosecutor. Arrest warrants were then issued for the former Grêmio, AC Milan and Paris Saint-Germain player and his brother Roberto Assis, who is also his business manager. And with that, we conclude this bulletin. News and updates continue after a short break. Namaskar.